Is the following statement true? So the thing is, the point I'm trying to make here is that to prove that this statement is true or not, what you're going to have to do is construct its truth table. Okay? To construct truth table of this thing would be kind of a nightmare, right? Because you would have to, construct truth table of this part, then this part, then negation of this part, and then this part, and then this part, right? You can't probably do it on one page. So we need new, more modern technology to find the equivalences of statement. Okay, and here's one of them. It's called substitution. So far we have used truth tables. It's not the easiest way to find truth value of complex propositions. So what we do is that we substitute parts of the proposition with something that we already know. Okay, so for example, if we have P and T, where T is a tautology, we can replace it with just P. Okay, so इस तरह की substitution के we have a bunch of rules that we can reuse when we are trying to find out tautology or contradiction of a proposition, okay, or equivalences of two different statements. Make sense? Are we good? Okay. So here's an example. Afra went skiing and she broke her ankle. Afra is, by the way, my wife. Okay. What's the negation of the above statement? So essentially you have statement like this, right? P and Q, and you want to negate the whole thing. What do you think would be the negation of this statement? Afra went skiing and she broke her ankle. Yeah.
Afra didn't went skiing and she didn't broke her ankle.
No. So what he said is Afra didn't go skiing and she didn't break her ankle. Okay? That's not the negation of this statement.
Afra didn't went skiing or broke her ankle.
How about?
Afra didn't go skiing and broke her ankle.
No? No? So again, exact words आपके ठीक नहीं है इसकी जो negation है. Let's see what this is. Okay? इसको process करते हैं इस statement को. Okay? So above statement is true when both P and Q are true. Okay? When both of these statements happen, those cases we'll say that this statement is true, right? We want negation of that. Okay? So if P is false or Q is false, this statement would be false. Okay? That would be the case when the statement is false. Make sense? Let me repeat. This statement is true when both variables are true. Okay? If at least one of these variables is false, this statement would be false. Okay? So the negation of this statement is that at least one of these variables is false. Okay? And how do you say that at least one of these statements is false? You put an R between them. You disjunct them. Okay? You negate the two things and then you put an R between them. Okay? Are we on the same page? Does it make sense? So the negation of Afra went skiing and she broke her ankle is Afra didn't go skiing, or if she went, she didn't break her ankle. Okay? So that's the negation. यहाँ पे आप and लगा देंगे तो भी ये negation नहीं होगा. यहाँ पे आप didn't कहीं पे miss कर जाएंगे तो भी ये negation नहीं होगा उसका. Okay? So the negation of P and Q is negation of P or negation of Q. Does this remind you of anything? Yeah, it's the De Morgan's law of logic. First, De Morgan's law of logic. It helps you if you have a statement, compound statement, and you need to take the negation of that compound thing. It helps you resolve that. Okay? So the negation of P and Q is negation of the two statements disjuncted. Okay? It's the disjunction of two negated parts. And the negation of P or Q is conjunction of their negations. Okay? Make sense? All right. Cool. We're waiting for